Welcome back, yarn friends, and welcome to any new subscribers. I'm so excited that you all stopped by for a visit today. I'm Kayla, your host, and today we're going to be talking about finished projects. This is projects that I've made on knitting looms or on the Addy Express, and so I'm excited to share my projects with you. So first off today, I will show you some bunnies that I have made. In the last video, I believe I shared this little Chubby Bunny, my loom knit version of Valerie at Old Soul Crochet's Chubby Bunny that she makes out of Bernat blanket yarn. And so I had made this one and I loved it. It's so cute. I have it sitting here on my desk. It sits up here. And then I had decided that I wanted to make something for some little a little boy and little girl that lives kind of close to me on the other side of the highway. And so I used the yarn that Brenda had sent me in our swap package, and I made this yellow bunny, and it turned out so cute. I just love it. I love how that turned out, his little feetsies. And then I also used the blue that she sent me and made a little blue bunny. And he turned out really cute also, and he has blue eyes, and this one has brown eyes. So I'm going to take these tomorrow. Elijah and I are going to go gift them to some little kitties that we know here, and I'm just really pleased how they turned out. And I did want to show that if you look at this face, this could easily be turned into a hamster or a guinea pig. Just change the eyes and tail, ears, you know, whatever. Not the eyes, but the yeah, I was gonna say ears. The ears and tail, and it could easily be made into like a guinea pig or a hamster or some kind of little animal like that. So I'll probably be doing that in the future. But I'm very pleased how these turned out. I hope the little boy and girl like them. Elijah and I are going to put them in gift bags and take to them tomorrow. So the next finished project I have is a long I cord. It's very long. What did I do with an I cord, and why would I create an I cord? Because I needed something to go over these earbuds. You can see that's what this is. At night when I lay down, or even during the day when I lay down, I'm usually in so much pain that that's all my mind can think about. I can't focus. I can't get my mind off of the pain to go to sleep, and my joints hurt, my bones, my whole skeleton's hurting, my skin hurts. I just hurt all over. And so I watch my iPads to give my brain something to focus on and stop focusing on pain. And so I just use one of these earbuds, and this is plugged into my iPad, and I just use one. But what usually happens is these split like way apart, and then they get tangled up and knotted. And so I decided to make this I cord so that these don't split, and that my cord here doesn't get all knotty, and maybe they'll last a little longer, because I do fall asleep with it in my ear, and then it falls down when it falls out of my ear, and so it ends up usually knotted, and so maybe these will help last a little longer. Tonight will be my first night to use these, and so I will report back and let you know how the I cord works, if it helps. And the color that I did use on the I cord is this Loops and Threads Soft and Shiny. It reminds me very much of the Caron Simply Soft. It's the shiny of it and the feel of the yarn. This was at Michael's, and the colorway is called Party. But that's what I used to make that, and that's how it worked up in I cord form. So other projects that I have been working on, I am working on the Jada and Stitches 2017 calendar blanket. And of course hers is crochet, and I'm a loom knitter. So I am loom knitting the squares to resemble her squares. So I'll have a new square, but I'll just recap what I have done so far. I have my snowman for January. And then I have a basket right here to put these in. I have my snowman for January. I have my teddy bear for February for Valentine's. And then I have my March square. I went a little rogue and did my own thing. And so you can see that's still a rainbow and my little leprechaun man. And then for April, I did the bunny. And I've started on May's square already, and I just have the square. I have the square done, and I'm about to work on the applique to go on this. And for the next few months, I'm going rogue. And it's just characters, and I think she might go into some things like, I think the next one is like a flower, and then maybe a beach ball, a camper, some things like that. But since it's going, the other squares are characters, I kind of wanted to keep it characters, and so I'm just going to do some characters on the next few squares. And I don't know what square I'll jump back in with her. I can't remember, but I wrote my plan out already. So I'll be finishing that one up here sometime this week. And the Louisiana Blanket, I do have 12 squares done for it. I don't remember where I stopped at the last video that I did. I don't remember which number of square I was on. I did finish up 12 squares. I was doing that blanket for the Low-Cow project that Debbie from the Canadian Crocheter was hosting, and Karen from Happiness is Homemade was assisting her. And I did finish my 12 squares, but then I decided not to sew them together, so therefore I didn't enter them in the cow, and that's okay. I would have never started this blanket if it wasn't for the cow, that Low-Cow project. So I really appreciate them hosting that, and it prompted me to make this. So the reason why I didn't sew them together is because I plan to add more squares. Like I said, I finished 12, and I want to go to 20 squares by September when our fair comes. And so I didn't want to sew it together yet, and then as I add more squares, wish I hadn't have sewed things in different, order or whatever. So I'm just going to wait till I get all 20 squares made and then sew it together. But just to recap the squares that I've done, I'll just go through these kind of quickly. Here is Blue Dog. That's very popular in Louisiana. And our Louisiana, there's little mosquitoes all over the place in here. In Louisiana, our state flower is the magnolia. So I created this magnolia, and it's very 3D. This magnolia square. And then our state bird is the pelican. And so here is our pelican. And in Louisiana, fleur-de-lis is very popular here. Lots of people decorate their homes with the fleur-de-lis and such. And so I have a square with that. I'll just show you what the back of the squares do look like. And then here is my Tabasco sauce. And here is LSU for Louisiana State University. This the football team is big here. And then I have a crawfish. You can see his little beady eyes. And his legs are just loose. I didn't tack them down because I just wanted to leave them loose. Crawfish is very popular here. Lots of people eat and enjoy crawfish. And then our state insect is the bumblebee. So, or honeybee. I think it's a honeybee. So I'll have his wings loose, but I made a bee. And then football is very popular. The Saints. And their colors are gold and black. And so that's why I made the square black. And I'm told that it's also the color for Steelers. But this represents the Saints for the Louisiana Blanket. And then I have Tony Chachere's. You don't cook without Tony Chachere's in Louisiana. Creole seasoning. So I have a little jar of Tony's there. And then we have had king cake season. So I did a king cake. And the 12th square that I have is the shape of the Louisiana boot, the shape of our state. And so, like I said, I will be adding more squares to equal 20 squares and putting that blanket together. So, kind of set this so it doesn't tumble. So just keep checking back with me and watching the progress of that blanket grow. A couple videos back, I showed how to make this little doll on the little Addy machine, a little knitting, small size knitting machine. And we made the arms on the flower loom. And I've had lots of inquiries about that and just asking to show how to make different dolls and such. And I do plan on doing some more tutorials. Just my health has been really bad the month of March, and I'm starting to feel better, so I plan to do that. But I did want to encourage you to take this doll that we made and change it up and make it your own. You can change the arms and legs shorter or whatever it is you want to make. Add ears for a puppy dog, or add bunny rabbit ears, or whatever kind of ears and stuff you would like to make. You could make the body shorter and you know, make a bear, a teddy bear, or just whatever your imagination is that you want to make. But I did want to encourage you to you know, take that basic doll that we made right here and make it your own. Look at things on Pinterest and you know, use this simple pattern to add to it or take away or whatever it is you need to do to make that. And remember, we did show how to make the movable arms and legs. So, you know, you can make a teddy bear like that or whatever. But anyway, enough of that. I just wanted to encourage you to take that basic pattern and create your own dolls and stuffed animals. Let's see, something else that I made is I was playing around with my big Addy one night, and I just made something. I thought I was kind of making it for my husband to have a pillow at his recliner, but he told me that it was really too big around for him. And so I have something else that I might try to make for him, but I made a hamburger pillow. And I just did this with scrap yarns that are mostly like red hearts. So here's the hamburger bun, the hamburger meat, cheese, lettuce, and you can see the lettuce is kind of pokes out there, and then tomato, and the hamburger bun with sesame seeds. So here's a hamburger pillow. Just something cute I was making around, playing around and making. And so it turned out cute. I might make some other pillows in different ways. So I think that's all the things I had made. I did want to share with you that I won a giveaway from Yarn Equals Joy. And so you could check out her, oh, I just had a card. You could check out her channel. She's fairly a new channel, but Rachel is doing a great job. And I was on the phone with my friend, and she was talking about some kind of contest, and she said, well, she never wins a contest. And I said, I don't either. I never win anything. And the next morning I woke up, which was just a few hours later actually, and with a message that I had won. So I'll show you what I won from Rachel at Yarn Equals Joy. I won 2 sock yarns. And I think these would be great for guy socks. And I plan on doing that one day when I get up the nerve. I'm a little intimidated by socks, but I'm gonna do it. And she sent me this cute card in there, and I mean, that is just so adorable. I'm definitely gonna get a little frame and frame this here to go on my desk because I just love that. Can y'all see the cuteness in that? The little bunny rabbit over there. I love that. And inside the bag she sent some little stitch markers and a couple of little things like that, and that little tiny mini skein. It's called a swatch skein, I guess. But that's really cute. I'll probably hang that somewhere over here by my desk. because as you can tell, I like little trinkets and such by my desk. Oh yeah, something else that I did make is with the yarn that Brenda had sent me in our spring clean stereo sash swap. She had sent me 3 I Love This yarns from Hobby Lobby, and so I made this little swag thing to go at my desk, and I already had these little tiny little clips, and so I just stuck these on there for when I have like little memo notes. I have to write myself notes about everything. I can just stick clip my little notes here of things that I need to do and tend to, because you know, it'll slip my mind if I don't. And so I just made that little banner to go across there. It's kind of cute. Elijah hung it up for me yesterday, and so I like it. And I made this sheep out of some of the yarn that Brenda sent me. And it would be better if this was a porcupine or a hedgehog, but I just stuck some of my needles in there, my tapestry needles from my desk. But anyway, this little sheep was made on the 24 peg loom, and it is LlamaMamaKayla's pattern. I followed her pattern to make that. So if you're loom knitter and you want to try that out, you can look up LlamaHat.com. It turned out really cute. And so some things I have received. I had ordered from Ella at No Catchy Name. She does the project bags, and she had these little new flex bags. Crab, she calls them crab bags, a little flexi thing in there. And so I had ordered this one from her to put in a pick and a little pair of scissors that I can keep with me in my bag that I take everywhere with me. So this bag now lives in there. And for my birthday this past week, my boys gave me yarn and took me out to eat, and so I just thought I would show you what yarn they gave me real quick. First off, they gave me this basket of yarn. You can see all the pretty colors. This is Impeccable from Hobby Lobby, and from what I understand, Hobby Lobby is clearancing this yarn out, and they're not going to carry it anymore. I don't know if it's the Impeccable or no, wait, I'm sorry, it wasn't Impeccable, but the Impeccable is on clearance. But I heard for sure that they are clearancing out the Vanna's Choice. They're not going to carry it anymore. I don't know about the Impeccable, since it is loops and threads, and that is a Michael's brand. You'd think they would carry that, but I don't know. I hear that they're clearancing out some yarns that they're no longer going to carry. I heard they were going to only carry the Michael's brand, and loops and thread is Michael's brand. So, but anyway, I just love this. It just looks like a basket of spring yarn. So I haven't used any of those yet. And then Dakota took me to Michael's, and I was wanting to get some yarn. Like, I was already thinking my next yarn purchase would be to get some yarn to make something for myself, and I would have to get enough yarn so that I wouldn't run out. And so he gave me a gift card, and we went to Michael's that night after we ate dinner, and this is what I got. The Karen Big Cakes, and this yarn right here, which is Plum Pudding, and I ended up getting 4 skeins of this to make something for myself, which I want to have completed by next fall. So I'll just kind of be working on it off and on, along with everything else that I work off and on of. And then another skein of yarn I just got one of this, and I have the name of it right here. The name of this yarn is Summerberry Tart, and I already have this on a project going. So I worked on that. This is just what I did this afternoon. So that's a shawl, but I'm not going to stop at just that shawl. I'm going to turn it into something else. So anyway, that's a very pretty springy colorway there. And I did receive some cards in the mail, and I just thought that was very sweet for anyone to take the time to mail me a card for my birthday, or just to say hi or whatever. That just meant a lot to me for somebody to take the time to do that. But anyway, Dana from Tabitha's Treasury sent me this cute little puppy dog card looking at the ducks. I love dogs and ducks also. We now have 18 ducks. So yes, we have ducks. And then I got a card from Barbara Leaguer, and that is such an amazing card. It's glittery and cupcakes with sparkles in it. I really appreciate that, Barbara. It was so unexpected. It's a great card. I've had all my cards sitting around, so they're very special and mean a lot. And then I got an Easter card from Becky at Funny Farm Crochet. And if you haven't checked Becky's channel out, she is a hoot. Like, she's a total hoot. So go check her channel out. But I really appreciate the card she sent me. And I've had all my cards sitting around on my desk, and so they mean a lot to me. I appreciate that. Let's see, do I have any other? Oh yes, I do have an acquisition over here. Someone sent me a gift in the mail, and I do not know who it was from. It was a total surprise. I wasn't expecting anything that day, and the mail lady was honking her horn, and so we got the box and opened it up, and there was no card on the inside. And I'm thinking someone ordered it from Amazon and had it shipped to me. And I would like to know who to properly thank, because, oh, it was amazing. It's amazing. And I have been wanting not this particular one. I didn't have one in mind. I had been wanting one of these, and you know, that just wasn't high on my priority list to get, because we have so many things coming up right now, trying to get Elijah's graduation done and medical issues and all this kind of stuff. So I wasn't going to get one anytime soon. And when I opened the mail and I was opening the box and I saw this, I pulled it out and I was just like, oh my goodness. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And I have some yarn in here, and I have part of a project that I was working on this evening too. But look at this yarn bowl. Isn't that amazing? Like, I was just so floored. I started using it right away, and I finished what I was making with that last night. But oh my gosh, it's ceramic. The color is just beautiful. I love it. And I want to know who sent it, if you don't mind telling me, because I would love to write it on the bottom. I could just write it right here from whoever, and that way I'll always know the date and the person who sent it to me. But it is just gorgeous. I love it. And it was sent from Etsy, and the person who sent it didn't even send like their card, and it's completely slipped my mind. I did read on the package who had sent it, and I don't think that's the person who sent it. I think someone ordered it from Etsy and had it sent. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. But please let me know who sent this, because that was just so sweet. It is just gorgeous, and this will sit over here on my desk. It's a lovely piece to go on my desk, and yes, I would love to write on the bottom the date and who gave this to me. But it is beautiful. I love it. Like, I just stare at it. I love little things sitting on my desk and just, you know, little happies. But I have just rambled on, and I think that's everything that I was going to show you today. I don't see anything else that I haven't picked up and talked about. But I really appreciate you stopping by for a visit today. I hope you're having a great week, and I hope your the rest of your week and weekend is great. Until we meet again,